no.
Oh, okay.
But she was over on Monday Night Raw last night, so who knows what the future holds for her. But nonetheless, Paul Burchill, creative decision. Shane Helms, come on.
That's obvious.
We know why. You guys know the story behind that with the stuff on TMZ, the arrest, blah, blah,
Somas.
blah. Somas. And then we had Maria was the next one that was announced, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. This one came as a surprise just due to the fact that, like you said earlier, she had been voted, Diva of the Year or something like that at the Slammy Awards, and then she was going to represent WWE on Donald Trump's Celebrity Apprentice. So that one came as a shock. She posted some messages on Twitter and did a radio interview. Jesus Christ, I've got these fucking four-wheel quads or whatever that are riding the trails behind my house here.
Oh. I just had an airplane go by. I had trouble hearing it for a minute.
Jesus, man. But no, I don't know. So anyways, Maria, that one came as a surprise. She did a radio interview and basically said she had no idea that it was coming and took her by surprise, and she's got hopes for the future with the music career and all that stuff that she's got going on. So we'll have to wait and see.
You talk to more wrestling people than I do. If you ever talk to Maria, let her know if she needs some consolation, some consoling from a nice gentleman. Give me a call.
I would.
Just give me a call.
Well, I would offer myself.
Yeah, but she would turn that down in 2 seconds. So when that doesn't work,
you son of a bitch, some motherfucker.
I don't know. I hope so. I don't want you. I wouldn't like it if you hooked up with Maria. I'd be jealous as shit.
Well, I don't think I have a shot, but
no, we know.
Yeah, well, we know you don't have a shot either.
Yeah, of course, agreed.
But all right, so then it calmed down.
Now that that's over with.
Yeah, now that that's over with, it calmed down, and then on Sunday, this is weird because they did a Sunday release several months ago. I don't remember who it was, but it came out on a Sunday, and it was like it was the lone release of the day. You know what I mean? Charlie Haas.
Wasn't it Brian Kendrick?
Was that who it was? The Sunday
Somebody,
release?
I think it was.
Yeah, they Charlie Haas. This is interesting because poor Haas. You know what I mean? He's married to Jackie Gata in real life. They've got
the chick that won the Tough Enough, and then she was WWE Diva. Had the worst match in history up until that chick from Survivor and TNA.
Well, remember Jenna
Marasco.
Yeah. Remember the deal with they fired Charlie Haas a while ago. Maybe I don't know how long. I'm bad with time frames, but they fired him, and then they brought him back, and they did that real quick angle with Shelton Benjamin, where it looked like they were going to reform the world's greatest tag team or whatever.
Not only that, but they had Charlie Haas doing like an imitation every week, like Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart. And,
yeah, that too. And basically, they fired him again. So they brought him back. They fired him. They brought him back, and they fired him again. So who knows? He's got his own company, like a nutrition supplement type thing.
He was a real badass amateur wrestler, so he's into all that.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember if they have 2 kids right now, and I believe she's about to have her 3rd kid. And the deal, but the deal with this is right before he got fired the first time, he was about to have his first kid, so they fired him, right?
Yeah.
And then they brought him back, and now he's about to have another kid, and they fired him again. You know,
Wasn't there something where they fired Jackie, they kept him, and Jackie went to TNA, and then he was going to go to TNA?
They fired him.
Then there was a situation where he didn't go to TNA, he ended up going back to WWE, and they said, like today in an interview, that he wished he would have went back, went to TNA with his wife.
Did he say that?
Yeah, today he came out in an interview or a tweet or whatever the hell, or a blog, whatever it was, and he said that, he didn't see the release coming this time, and he was regretful that he didn't follow his wife to TNA when he had the chance or something like that. I didn't even remember Jackie was in TNA. Was she in TNA?
Yeah, Jackie Gata was.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that. I don't know. I must have missed that whole thing, but
yeah, she was there for some time. But yeah, that's interesting that House basically said that he wished he had rather gone to TNA, and you can't blame the guy for saying it. You know what I mean? I mean, the guy was just. He doesn't have.
I thought, you said they both got released, so maybe I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw like one quote or something in the headline, but it was almost. I thought it was almost like the situation where Jerry Lawler and Miss Kitty the cat, Stacey Carter, they were married. I said married or going out or something, and
then they fired.
Yeah, they fired her, and he quit. You know, he's like, I'm not going to stay here if you fire my wife. What am I, an asshole? And you know, and then she left him. As soon as he was off TV, she left him, and he was all heartbroken. He was kissing my ass and a bunch of reporters' asses at the time because I worked for ProWrestling.com at the time. Right. And yeah, he was all over our site. Like he had the KingLawler.com, whatever his site was, and he would post anything about him that we put up, and he was real internet friendly.
Remember when he owned that, whatever it was, KingLawler.com? Remember the photos that he used to post of Stacey Carter?
Yeah, half naked.
Oh my God, dude, Jesus, man! I posted something on Stacey not too long ago, within the past year, and she emailed me, and this was before. I know now she's doing wrestling conventions and things like that, where she's slowly making a return, but within the past year, she sent me an email, and I think I had linked a website or something of hers, and she said, listen, I'm in the real estate agency, or I'm a real estate agent right now, and I don't want anything to do with wrestling. I don't want my name involved in
that. Was her? I remember that a little bit.
Yeah, she was the one that.
I thought that was Dawn Marie for some reason. That was Stacey Carter.
No, I've never talked to Dawn. Stacey Carter was the one that emailed me with the real.
Dawn doesn't email you all that crap for what is it? What the hell?
Yeah. But I don't think it's her. It's the presser, isn't it?
And then at the beginning, she was doing all the emails herself, and then they had like a whole PR thing set up for it. It was a Wrestle Relief or what the hell is it?
No, it's Wrestler's Rescue.
Wrestler's Rescue, that's it. Yeah, they were trying to raise money for Dr. Death Steve Williams and all that. Yeah.
Let me ask you, how many press releases do you get in your inbox daily from, like, I know you use the same inbox for MMA and wrestling, but I mean, as far as wrestling goes, I get
way more for MMA, It's insane how many Showtime, CBS, Spike TV, it's insane, man.
Oh my God, dude, I get so many pressers from indie federations. I mean, we're talking like OG,
ISP Wrestling, they all shit like Who's Slamming Who.
Oh God, it's crazy. The amount of press releases.
Shannon Rose.
Shannon Rose, yes, dude. And I'm on his mailing list twice, so it's doubled up when he says.
Yeah, I got those with Showtime. I get like 2 different Showtime reps emailing me the same thing every day.
If I owned an indie website, man, I would have like 20 press releases per. I mean, it's crazy the amount of presses that we get from these.
I don't mind them, except for the ones that come in with like giant red letters, and then the next paragraph is giant blue letters, and then it's all formatted weird, and you try and put it on the site, and it's all out of whack, and you got to do like an hour of HTML to make it look normal. It's like, dude, send a fucking normal press release, or I'm not posting it.
I never post them unless they've got big names, you know.
Yeah, me either.
You've got a main event of like Jack Rivers versus Tony. You know what I mean, dude? Tony, dude. You get nobody's in the fucking main event, dude. They
I know.
Most of pressers, you know what I mean? If I owned an indie site, maybe I'd do something, but nobody gives a shit, you know what I mean?
You would be the king of an indie site. You could go to any show you want and get first class. I could too, you know. It's like, Jesus. Yeah. They will do anything for a single post on the internet. It's weird.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But, all right, so, I mean, that's basically it for, we got off track, but the releases from last week, there are more to come. Poll results, what are they?
Which WWE release shocked you most? First was no-brainer. Maria with 73% of the votes. Second place, tied for second place, was Hurricane and Paul Burchill. And the least shocked they were was for Charlie Haas. Charlie Haas. Do we have any other polls we're going to put up, or are we done with polls for the day?
We'll be done with polls.
All right, good.
Right, screw it. We're probably going to get out of here early because we got through the releases. We got to talk about.
You want to do chat shout-outs real quick?
Let's talk about. Let's talk about Awesome Kong real quick. She apparently she's parted ways with TNA. She posted a note on her Twitter, and it read, "I'd like to thank TNA Dixie and all the rest of the employees at TNA for wishing me the very best in my future endeavors. As of late last night," she posted the tweet yesterday, "as of late last night, nobody in TNA was aware." I emailed somebody last night.
Well, not nobody, but, you know.
Well,
the people that talk.
The guy that I talked to last night said he had no idea that she was gone, and...
Well, she asked for her release, too, by the way, so it's not like they fired her, even, you know.
She's got a thing with Bubba going on, and I guess Bubba's still with TNA too because he posted a tweet. I'm gonna post this after we go off the air, but he says that he's got.
I already did. Nanny boo boo.
Well, he's I don't give a fuck. Who do you report? Who do you report?
WZROnline.com.
oh, no, he didn't.
Don't tempt me, motherfucker. I'll spit it right out.
No, he didn't. On WZR Radio, right? What is WZR?
You act like nobody knows where this show started. Jesus Christ.
Of course, dude.
I'm still there.
I know. Hopefully. Well, fuck it. Moving on.